Today we are going to make oatmeal and honey melt and pour soap. The key ingredient is a melt and pour soap base, which can only be sourced from a soap making supplier. You will also need a silicone soap mould, some measuring cups, 2 teaspoons of honey, a 1/4 cup of old-fashioned oats and a mortar and pestle, a heat-proof bowl, a silicone spatula, a measuring teaspoon and a digital scale, and a bottle of isopropyl alcohol. Cut the melt and pour soap into small cubes and place in a heat-proof bowl. Use a digital scale to measure the soap precisely. Heat in a microwave on high for 30-second intervals, stirring at each interval until completely melted. You can also make a double boiler and melt your soap base on the stovetop if you don't want to use a microwave. Allow your melted soap to cool for a few minutes. A skin may form on top, so just stir it in so everything has a smooth consistency. Add the honey and give that a good stir and ensure the honey is melted. And then add your essential oils and mix everything gently. Grind a 1/4 cup of oats in a mortar and pestle or a food processor, and you don't have to grind them evenly. It's a really nice effect to have some grinded up and some nice big pieces. Now add the oats and stir thoroughly to combine. If your soap is too hot when you add the oats, they will sink to the bottom. If you see your oats sinking, allow the soap to cool more, then stir again to reincorporate the oats. Pour the liquid soap slowly into the mould cavities. Spray the soap with isopropyl alcohol to pop any air bubbles. Allow the soap to cool undisturbed. Leave it for several hours or overnight. Disturbing the soap when it is partially cooled can cause ripples, lumps and cracks. Remove the soap from the mould and enjoy your soap, or wrap it up in clear cellophane, tie it with string and a tag and give it as a gift. Making soaps is so addictive. I also made a honeycomb soap recipe. Here I used a clear and melt pour soap base and with 2 tablespoons of raw honey. I used bubble wrap to create a honeycomb effect by placing it in the silicone mould before pouring the liquid soap, and I peeled it off after the soap had set. Then I wrapped it up in clear cellophane bag and tied it up with a tag and some string. These make the perfect thank you gifts.